12, and the Black Angels Over Tuskegee is the story of 6 courageous men who, despite the odds against them, became the first African-American fighter pilots in the U.S. Army Air Force. And the play is in its 7th year off Broadway. Very successful run here. And joining me now are Leon Gray, the writer and director of the show, along with actor Delano Barbosa. Welcome both of you here to CT Style. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming up here to Connecticut. It's exciting because you have a show coming to the Lyman Center on November 4th, which is right here in Hamden, which everybody, we're encouraging you to check out. But first, tell us a little bit about the story and, moreover, how you were inspired to write this.
Well, the play is about the Tuskegee Airmen, 6 men embarking upon a journey to become the first black aviators of World War II. What inspired me to write the show was I was sitting at home watching them receive the Congressional Medal of Honor in 2009, and I was so moved by these men in their 80s and 90s walking on stage to receive this medal. And I told my best friend I want to write a play about these guys. And he said, well, there's a Tuskegee Airman who lives around the corner from you.
No kidding.
No kidding. So I had an opportunity to sit with this guy and listen to him talk about the journey that they went through. And what he talked about was the brotherhood that he created. And I knew that's the angle I wanted to go and tell him my story.
Now, something like this has to take a while to write, no?
Yeah. Well, it took me only a few days to write the first draft. I was so inspired.
A few days?
Few days, yeah.
How many coffees did you drink?
Oh, man, yeah, tons.
Yeah.
But the play has transitioned through years, but it only took me a couple days to write the first draft. Just listening to his stories and talking just inspired me to just go on this writing spree.
Now, Delano, tell me a little bit about your character and the play in general. How often do you guys have to rehearse for something like this?
The rehearsal process, I actually was thrown into the pits.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Just be prepared as an actor to jump in a play like Leon's. A lot of rhythm, and I'm very excited to be part of it from the beginning. And Percival Nash is actually my character name. A city boy from Nebraska, real smooth, calm, collected, and found himself through the struggles of racism in the military, and it's a great journey thus far.
Yeah, I mean, these guys were truly pioneers in the military, but also here in society. And with so much going on today with race relations, what can people learn from the show when they go to the show? What's the positive takeaway that they can take?
Well, what they can take away is that, this isn't just African-American history. This is American history. I mean, these men went and fought for this country. They fought at a time when they were considered, less than human. And for them to go on and fight with all the racism and stuff back during those days, there is no excuse for us not to succeed today.
Yeah, well, it's a wonderful message that I'm sure you guys will be spreading in the show. Have to ask, airplanes, I'm assuming, are involved. How do you get props into the Lyman Center? Will you be parachuting into the show?
No, I created it in a very creative way. You guys have to come to see how we pull this off the planes and stuff. So make sure you come check out the show.
And also, I hear that you guys do private shows for professional sports teams. Who have you guys performed?
We've actually performed for the Buffalo Bills. Wow. Yeah, we performed for the New York Jets. And it's always exciting watching these men 6'9" and 7 feet in tears at the ending of the play, because it's such an inspiring piece. It's for everyone. All nationalities will truly enjoy this piece.
Very moving, and as you said, it's truly a part of American history, most of all. So make sure you guys head on over and grab your tickets. It's at the Lyman Center, which of course is part of Southern Connecticut State University. On November 4th, you can head on over to grab your tickets at the lymancenter.com. Fellas, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Truly an
Thank
inspirational story. Can't wait to check it out. I know our buddy Keith Kuntz will be there at the show, so make sure you guys head on over. And now we're going to send things over to Miss Teresa.